to go? Good to go? Cool. Alrighty, Talor, that was an impressive start to Eternals 72. How are you feeling after that?
Hey, yeah, it was a great fight. He definitely took me in the deep waters. I felt like I wanted to stand up with him. Like, I knew that if I took him down, I would be able to kind of like grind it out, but I didn't really want that kind of fight. He kind of forced me to do it. He landed a lot of real good strikes. I was a little bit lazy with my hands, just kind of like moving my head, which kind of worked most of the time, but there was a couple that got through and kind of forced me to take him to the cage. He did real good not to allow me to hold him down, but yeah, I suppose it was just enough, yeah.
Yeah, in the third round there when he tried to go for the submission, what were you thinking?
I knew it wasn't on. I wasn't too worried, but then I thought back to a couple of the teammates who, I mean, like, you think it's not on, but then, oh crap, something happens, a little slip, we're all sweaty, and then it's on. So I had to fight for it and just make sure once I knew it wasn't on that I'd be able to just kind of kip him off and get back to the right position. So that's what we did, yeah.
And you were saying, obviously, with COVID, it's been a while since you've had a pro fight. You took this one, short notice, less than 4 weeks. How did that play into things?
I've been training for a fight months and months before that. I ended up my wife gave birth to my 4th kid 2 months ago. So I decided to stop training, and then it was about a month and a half later, Huge, when he was in the US for Izzy's fight, messaged and said, hey, how about this kid for 3.5 weeks? And I was like, flip, let's go. So I suppose it was a good and bad thing. Like, obviously I'd been out and been a lot of sleepless nights with my kids, but they give me a lot of motivation. And my wife, she's an amazing woman, and see what she does. Hey, how can I just get out there and get it done, So.
Yeah, with those sleepless nights, how do you manage 4 kids and a strict training schedule like what you have?
Just got to do it. I suppose when you got kids, I mean, other parents understand, like, they're a blessing. Obviously, there's struggles that come with it, but it's totally worth it. And you just make it happen, make it work, yeah.